had interviews and then I've got big jacked up Bachelor of Accounting, and so they call me in for an interview, and then in walks Hobby Joe, and they said, have we got the right guy here? But nah, they're not like that so much, but you can see them just, okay, let's go through the motions.
28-year-old Lochlann Fanning lives with a disability. Lochie defines himself through work, but it hasn't always been easy to find a job. In the past, Lochie says he's had to rely on family connections to find employment, and that he has experienced discrimination from potential employers. In his typically unassuming, happy-go-lucky way, Lochie refuses to let the rejection get to him. But discrimination and structural barriers are the reality for many people with disability in the Australian workforce.
Managers and co-workers don't know how best to interact and support people with disabilities. This is a big issue. They tend to see people with disabilities as different, and in so many ways that is not the case.
Dr. June Alexander is a lecturer in disability and developmental education out of Flinders University. Through her research, Dr. Alexander has found that many barriers to employment relate to businesses' concerns about safety, productivity, and modifications that may be required to accommodate staff members with disability. However, Dr. Alexander says people with disability have a better safety track record in the workplace, and 88% don't require modifications. The truth is, the biggest barrier is perception.
It is very clear we still have low expectations of people with disabilities. This is one of the reasons why people with intellectual disability in particular lose their job, not because they're not capable of doing the job, but because they don't feel like they're accepted in the workplace.
But some employers are eager to support people with disabilities in the workforce, providing them with a safe, inclusive workplace and opportunities to grow their skills. Chris Hargrave runs the eponymous Chris's Coffee, a local cafe with a proud history of employing staff with disability, including her own son, Robert.
You want to say hello?
Hey.
Do you like working at the cafe?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you do when you work at the cafe?
Go out.
Do you put the bins out?
Yeah.
Do you clean up all of the things around in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Put them all away?
Yep.
Yes, you do. Yep. Do you help vacuum the floor?
Yeah.
Do you help? Don't get shy.
There's life-affirming value in jobs for people with disability, many of whom face discrimination and the possibility of long-term unemployment. That's demonstrated by Australia's sobering employment statistics, revealing that while 80.3% of people without disability are employed, that figure arrives at just 47.8% for people with disability. Part of the small pool of people with disability to have secured suitable employment, Lochie will continue to work hard and upskill to prove exactly why he's the right man for the job.
What does having this job mean to you?
It means inclusion and working in a team environment, and yeah, it's real good.